Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades, the altcoin show, coming at you daily, 6 days a week from the great state of Florida. One hell of a drug. And I do want to welcome you to the channel wherever you are tuning in from around the world. Thanks for watching. Today, we're going to look at the question, has alt season officially begun? What do we need to look for? And what are some signs that can show us the way? This is the way. And so before we jump into all of that and jump into some charting, some of your favorite altcoins, first of all, you know what I'm going to say? If you're a regular watcher of the show, smash the like button. This helps get this content out to more people and does help support the channel. And I do appreciate all the kind words that people leave in the comments section below. Thank you so much for taking the time to write and post. I do read and respond to every single comment there. And the questions that also get left in the comment section, I do get back to those as soon as I am able to. Now, for those of you who are new, I have a cheat sheet. What's the cheat sheet? That's my crypto roadmap for success in this bull market. I also have stocks on there as well, by the way, and they've been doing really well. Where can you find that? It's located in the description of this video and every video. Just click on them. If you go below this video, there might be a little more button that you have to click as well. And then you can see the description. Click on that link for my cheat sheet. Also below is the Stocks with Josh Discord link with the most amazing people on the planet. If you'd like to join me in there in the crypto channel, and I have my own Crowned Traders channel section in there as well. There are a couple of plans that you can get signed up below as well. Okay, let's jump into the main event, which is ding, ding, ding. Bitcoin dominance just plummeted 1.45%. When Bitcoin dominance starts a major downtrend, that is when alt season will start. Let's just see how much dominance goes down. And as you can see here, altcoin season likely starts today. And you can see this great chart here from Mega Whale Crypto. And it seems to me that altcoin season truly may have started. And so we're going to look at Bitcoin dominance, and that's actually what we're going to jump into right now. And we do see, and what have I been saying on this channel? What have we been looking for? Watch Bitcoin dominance. And it has dropped, and it has created and has broken through the Tribal Trades trend line, which was holding it up as support. And what I would like to see now is a retest of the Tribal Trades trend line, which actually happens to be on the other Tribal Trades trend line, the double there, and reject here. And that would create a lower high. So now the next thing we'll look, I'll take a lower high up here and then break down. As long as if we get a lower high, we don't get another higher low. So what we're looking for is a succession of the next thing that we're looking for. And look, Bitcoin dominance could keep going down and could also take out this low that was set back on November the 9th. If we take out this low, that's fine as well. But once this move to the downside does, kind of find a local bottom, then we're going to be looking for a lower high and then another lower low, and we've got a confirmed downtrend there. So I'm not getting too excited, but where's the altcoin indicator? So the altcoin season indicator is here, and it's at 43. So that does lead me to believe that this could be, we could have a fake out though. We had a fake out back here. The fake out before the breakout. That's what it could be. But we just this is an area that we need to break through. There is some resistance obviously there happens, but also just so you know, we don't buy altcoins up here at altcoin when altcoin season is in full flight. That's the time to sell the altcoins. You can look, they does not stay there very long before it corrects and plummets down. And so once we get up here, that is a time that I will be taking profits off the table on my altcoin season. Of course, if you're swinging day trading, you're taking profits. You're getting in and out of trades all the way up and taking profits. But definitely on the hodl bags, that can be a sign. So we're at 43. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this is yet another, because you look, we've been trading in this range here. Resistance. This has been resistance. resistance, resistance, head and shoulders, and then we plummeted down. We've got an inverse head and shoulders here, which is great. And we do just need to break, I believe, this line right where we are now at 43. This is huge resistance here that we've had for altcoin season. So this could be just a weekend pump. I'm not prepared to say, yes, we are in altcoin season just yet. But just because I say that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be in altcoins. You should have been in altcoins all through here, accumulating. This was our accumulation time. I started this channel in late May. I put the cheat sheet on there, and I had all of it. And if you want to find this altcoin season indicator, by the way, it is on the cheat sheet under the resources section. You can find it there with a ton of other tools and resources. I've got educational videos here as well that you can look at. I've got exchanges where you can sign up and buy some of the coins that you may want to buy that you haven't been able to buy as yet. All kinds of links there to get signed up on these exchanges. And then, of course, I have my HODL. These were all the prices that we have in May, and there's not much left. I went through last night and I looked at coins that were left still in the HODL buy zone. Are we there? Although it may have taken off this morning. Fetch, hello, HNT, I think one that certainly Casper, I think as well. Pith, I think was still in the buy zone, and then Ton also was in the buy zone as well. So there are some coins there that are left. And those are for HODL, HODL bags. But I do have the daily trade section. This is where most of the action has been here. And we have been printing money in this section. Gave a lot of these trades before we even Bitcoin dominance broke down, and have been absolutely printing in here. You see all the massive gains. We've got these entries. And please, if you're new to this, read the instructions here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a daily trades tutorial as well to show you how to use this cheat sheet. People are going, oh, the entry's gone. Okay, read here. Any take profit level that gets flipped from resistance support can also be entry with a stop loss. So with Bonk, you could have gone in at 47 and then sold at 52. So just because it went green, that resistance of 47 now can be support and can be an entry. You just look at your coin and you look at what is the lowest price above the current price of that coin, and that becomes your next support, and the price immediately above it becomes resistance. Okay, so very, very easy to use if you follow the instructions and watch the tutorial there. Okay, we're going to jump into some altcoins, and I want to jump into Avalanche first because Avalanche took off here, and as you can see with Avalanche, we got the entry. Where did we get the entry? We gave the entry on AVAX a while ago, actually a week or 10 days ago. Who could have foreseen this? And then AVAX here at 33, and we hit our first take profit level at 37, and then we hit at 41 and then 43. Now, if you watched the video, you would not have taken profit at 37, nor would you have taken profit at 41, but you would have taken profits at 43. Now, it's no problem at all if you did, because no one ever lost money taking profits, okay? And it's okay if you did, because if you look at Avalanche, we broke through this level. So here we go, level to level. Level to level. So we got in at 35, and even if you got in at 35, that's great, by the way. But here's the deal. We wouldn't have gotten out of here because there was no rejection. I moved to the 15-minute time frame, or I actually go to the 5-minute time frame, but just so it's a little bit easy to see, 15-minute time frame, there's no rejection here. It goes through, it retests the support. So what do? You stay in the trade. You come back up here, it comes up and doesn't quite get there. That candle doesn't quite get there. Where's the first touch? Right here. You don't get out of the trade. It goes through here. So you still wouldn't be out of the trade. You'd still be in the trade. Where do you take profits? On this candle here, because we reject down, close below our first retest, and it's rejected. And if you didn't get out there, there was another rejection candle. You go, oh yeah, but it went up a little bit, sure. And if you didn't get out here, you're lucky. You got a second opportunity to reject here and get out of the trade there. Now, if you're sleeping and you go, oh, I can't manually stop out of that trade, well, of course, you can just set a take profit here. You don't have to be greedy and just get out of the trade there. And, well, I sold too early and it went up to here. Great, then get back in the trade here at 47. You can buy, higher to sell higher. Remember, it's a swing trade. You're getting in and you're getting out. You're not holding on for the rest of your life, okay? So if I was here and I was sleeping, I would be stopped out here in this trade in profit. I'll wake up this morning and go, great, what's my next play? If it breaks above here, retest as support, then I'm back in the trade here. If it comes back down to 41 and it holds support here, then I can get back in the trade. If it retests, that's even better. I can get back in the trade. However, if I woke in and the trade is up here, I'm going, great, I took profit here. And let's just say you put $5,000 in the trade. I took my $1,000 or $2,000 profit from this trade right here. And now I've still got my $5,000 original capital. I got $2,000 extra in my jeans, all right? And now what am I going to do? I'm going to sit and wait and see what happens. If it comes up to here and breaks and retests, I get back in the trade. I've not really missed a whole lot at all. If it's come up here and we're down here, I'm going, great. I'm glad I got out because now we're down. If we come back down, I can get in here. I can get in here. You can get in down here. Whatever level holds as support, that's your entry. Whatever level shows resistance, that's your exit. And guess what? You can have a situation where you exited the trade here, got back in the trade here, and then exited here at break even as well. And of course, if you're sleeping and you're worried about the trade just completely going against you, like if you went to sleep here, you're like, okay, you'd put a take profit here. Where are you going to put your stop loss? You have to decide how much profit you're going to give back, and you put your stop loss at whatever level that is. And if you got in here, for example, and you got in the trade a little bit late at 41, you can put your stop loss back at break even, or just whatever amount you are okay with losing the trade. Obviously, we don't want to lose any money on the trade, but you have to decide. Someone said, what are the stop loss levels? The stop loss levels has to be the amount of money that you don't want to lose more than. Okay, because if somebody puts in a $10,000 trade, a 10% loss on that trade is $1,000, and you may not want to lose $1,000 on a trade. If somebody puts $100 on that trade, they may be okay with losing $10, and so 10% for one person is okay, but 10% for another person is not. And that's why on my cheat sheet, I put these very clear instructions at the top. Place stop loss at the ideal place of the most dollars you accept loss on the trade. I'm making trading easy again for everybody here. You can also stop loss out at entry. And I've shown you how to stop loss out at entry, and I've shown you how to get in the trades there. So that's how we're trading AVAX. So hopefully if you're in the AVAX trade, that you were able to, you should now be out of profit, but you should not have taken profit until this level because it melted through the other levels and there was no rejections on the way up there. Okay. All right. So we're going to look at a couple of other altcoins here. I want to jump into one of the ones that people have been very frustrated with and have found difficulty, which is Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum had another rejection there. It is going to break through, people. I do feel Ethereum's time will come. When Ethereum was down at 2,300, I gave a buy signal on this channel numerous times, actually 1, 2, 3 times. I said the 200 moving average on the weekly time frame, the 200 weekly moving average is a bear market support line. This is where you buy in a bear market, okay? So if you want to know where to pick up your coins after the bear market has bull market has finished and you're watching them drop down, watch them all come for this 200 weekly moving average. And obviously we're not at that place yet. You don't need to be scrambling. Oh, I need this. Yes, have the indicator there because we used it in a bull market of all places because that's how poor a performance ETH had put in. Okay. And so this was a no-brainer. A no-brainer. People will say, should I sell my ETH and buy Sui or Tau? And I said, absolutely not. You would hold on to your Ethereum at that point. If you've held that long to that low, that you don't sell. You don't sell at the bottom, okay? And so we saw this come up, but I also advised we were in a string trade to get on this channel, and I got out at 3,400, okay? I got out at 3,400. And therefore, now we have found this as resistance. When this flips to support, so if people were saying, oh, should I buy Ethereum now? You could try and front run it. You could. That's a risky play. The better play is wait for a break and a retest of this level here, or wait for it to come down if there's a correction down here to 2970 level there, right where the 200 simple moving average is. that can be a place to get in if there is a drop or if there is a dump. So those are the two places that I would be looking to get in on Ethereum. And make sure you check out all the other levels there that I have for my cheat sheet. There are lots of trades. You know, we've got Avalanche, we've got Banana Gun here. Let's just run through a few of these. We won't be able to get through all of these today, but Banana Gun sitting at 66 there. Level and level, let's have a look, 66. Well, we're actually right on the level. So now this is an entry here for Banana Gun at 66. So we have an entry on Banana Gun. If this holds as support, then we would get in the trade. We look to ride that up to 80, 70. I'll put 70 in here. Actually, 70, 80, and 100 would be the levels there for Banana Gun. For example, the Blub trade. Blub had a little bit of a cool off. Some of those coins had a little bit of a cool off there with Blub. And do we have an entry there with Blub? If we have a look, currently where is price on Blub? Is just under. So with Blub there, the entry was either here down at the 15.5 with 6 zeros, or it's going to be a break of 17.4 with 6 zeros, a break and a retest there. You get in, you can get in on the break and get on the retest. Watch the video. I'm not going to go through all of this for every coin. If you watch the video on my cheat sheet there, it will give you how to get in on trades and how to get out of trades as well. Dogecoin, beautifully, we're through to the next level. I'm going to have to put another level. It's gone to a whole nother level. Look at that, 46 people. If you're in England, it's 46, all right? And if it retests this level as support, that is when you can get in the trade with a stop loss, because we've got massive green candles there. And right, you know, for HODL, we don't buy big green candles, we sell the big green candles. So if you're up 300 to 500%, as my trading strategy, I'm taking my original capital off the table as profit. So if I put 1,000 into Doge and I'm up 300, 400, or 500%, then I'm taking my original capital off the table there on that HODL trade for Doge. If you got in the trade at 10.4 when I gave it, you are up already about 400%. So you can wait till 500%. I do it somewhere between 300 and 500%. Obviously, we're talking about swing trading here, so we're just getting in and out of trades is what we were doing. So if it comes back, retests as support, then there is a further trade up to that 52 level there. We're going to mark that in. And of course, if we come back to retest this 42 level, then that is when we would get back in the trade if it holds as support there as well. Okay, now one other trade I wanted to look at here, because there are some trades, HNT. So HNT right now, if we see a break, let's go to the daily chart there. Actually, the 200 EMA on the daily has historically been a magnificent place to get an entry. You have heard me talk about this EMA more than any other EMA, but the 200 EMA is generally a bull market support line, and that is a place, especially when you got the 50-day moving average that is very close to it, a break above that and a break above the 50-day moving average. We should see HNT have some good upside. So keep an eye on that. I've got that on the cheat sheet at about $6.01. That can be a great entry there for HNT as well. The injective trade that I gave at 22, look what I see here. The 200 EMA on the daily. What happened? We broke, we retested it, we're off the races. If you're looking for possible altcoins that are about to pop, look for the 200 EMA on the daily. Look at where price is. Once it breaks, that's where you get and jump in the trade. And look what happened. We've taken off like a rocket ship. We've hit our first take profit zone. We didn't need to take profit here. Why? It busted through. If we go to the 15-minute chart, it just went straight through, and there was a retest. So if you didn't get in earlier, that's when you would get in the trade. Oh, I missed the trade. Okay, you missed some of the trade. You don't have to miss the rest of it. Where do you get in? When it flips resistance into support. And you can even go to the 5-minute time frame here to catch it even sooner. It comes up. There is no rejection there. So we stay in the trade. It actually retests the support, There's a couple of times to get in the trade, and now we're still in the trade. Where would you get out of the trade? If it breaks down from here, comes back up and hits resistance, you get out of the trade there on a rejection of resistance. and rinse and repeat all the way up as long as that move takes. Well, that's all we've got time for today. And until the next show, which is in a couple of hours, where we'll talk about what Bitcoin's next move might be. Happy trading.